And it seems not a day goes by where we don't hear of some young person who was shot on our streets. Newport News police have a case where 3 teens are recovering from gunshots. 2 15-year-olds and a 17-year-old were hit just before 9 last night on 26th Street. Then Your Side's photojournalist Robert Rizzo has reaction to this latest incident involving teens and guns.
It does not surprise me because we see it happen more often than we like to see it. But it is disheartening.
The shooting happened just before 9 p.m. in the 800 block of 26th Street. A 17-year-old and 2 15-year-old males were shot and sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. 2 of the victims were located outside a house and a third inside.
See, from the outside looking in, people will see a kid or kids, teens, shooting at each other or maybe having a beef. But what I see is something more underlying.
Adrian Cook is a community activist and mentor with Let Our Voices Empower, a nonprofit that reaches out to the youth and younger adults in the community. He talks with teens about gun violence all the time.
The truth is they really don't want it, but they don't want to die either. So if the narrative is that they will die and they believe that, then they're going to act accordingly to try to protect themselves. So now they're living in fear. And sometimes that fear is, I have to get you before you get me.
Rather than focusing on the violence, Cook wants to focus on the cause.
Displaced families, social injustices, racial inequality, personal accountability.
And the accountability of neighbors, that if you see something, step up and say something. It's your community. In Newport News, Robert Rizzo, 10 on your side.
And often the victims of violent crime are at the other end of the age spectrum. This